my name is Jessica and welcome to makeup.misfit. So the setup is different. I put my Christmas tree up yesterday. The lights are on currently because it is starting to get a little bit dark outside because I've been trying to film this video for the last, I don't know, maybe hour or so. And it's getting dark outside. So I want to get this done because it does have to go up. I'm going to go through this stuff with you guys pretty quickly. This is my update for #BeautyChest. I do get to roll some things out, which I'm really excited about. So let's just chat about what I have. So first, the prompt that I was working on was makeup inventory, which was a product from your top 3 categories. Now last month, I rolled one of those categories out, so I went from 3 to 2. We're gonna have a little chat. So those last 2 categories were blush and eyeshadow. So let's just chat about the blush first. I've been working on the Orgasm blush from NARS. This was the Orgasm Trio. That is all that is left, which visually at first, I could not see the difference between last update and this month. But when I went to watch last month's update, I could clearly see the difference. And that makes me so happy because now I feel like I'm going to finish this off a lot quicker than I thought, which would be the best thing. So that is all that I have left. And I do think that I'll be able to completely finish this off by next update, by the end of this year. If not, it'll definitely be by January, but my aim is for December. Because how perfect would that be? Not only would I finish off the blush and get this prompt out of here, or at least this part of the prompt out of here at the end of the month, at the end of the year, this whole palette would be completely finished off by the end of 2023, which is a whole thing in itself. So I'm really looking forward to completely finishing off that one. Now next, I had eyeshadow, which I rolled in dragonslayer from looxie. That is this green shade right here. This is all we're going to be focusing on. This is just in here. You guys, this is the most frustrating thing I've been working on in a while. I don't even want to open it because it's so messy, but a day or 2 ago, I think I've only used it twice since the last update. The other day or 2 being the last day, and this shade was just a crumbled mess in the pan. I literally had to sit there and press the whole thing back together. It is so messy. I cleaned this up so you wouldn't have known all and seen all of like the fallout. This is all brand new. You can kind of see where it's like flaking and it's just crumbling, and I feel like these looxie shadows are just going to evaporate on me. I really do need to make them a focus, whether it is just in projects that I pull them into to make sure I'm getting use on them, or pan those eyeshadows. I'm going to put all my looxie shades in a separate magnetic palette and just rotate through those throughout the year because something needs to happen. So I will be rolling out this eyeshadow, but I'm not going to roll anything else in place of it because I only have a little bit left of that blush. If I had more of the blush to go, I might pull in another eyeshadow just to balance it out, but there's no point. So I'm only going to have 1 category left for this prompt, meaning it's still going to be in here, but the highlighter was rolled out last month. The eyeshadow is being rolled out this month, and hopefully the blush and the whole prompt will be rolled out next month. So it's been very unfortunate, but it is what it is, and that's where we're sitting at. So we're going to move on to the next item. So the next prompt was Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So your most affordable, which if I can find it, was my Essence Bronze This Way palette. I honestly thought I had rolled this out already until I watched the last update and saw that I did not, because the shade did not even have pan in it yet at that point. But it does now. This gold shade is what I was working on. I am so happy that I have pan in this. I probably used it a couple times after hitting that pan, but now all I have left is just these 2 to hit pan on, and this whole palette would have pan in every single shade. This one's been completely finished for a while, so I'm really happy with the progress that I've been making on this palette, even if it has been slow recently. Those last 2 shades will at some point be pulled into a project some way, somehow, so I can completely have pan in every single shade in this palette. So this is getting rolled out, which is exciting. And then I also have the prompt all matte palette, which I had rolled in 2 mattes. They are both mauves. One is Imago by Lethal. The other is Buon Fresco by ABH. My goal was to wear away the embossment in Imago there, and I did that. The top part of that embossment is really all that I was focusing on. These were rolled in together. They are being rolled out together. I have pretty much been wearing the two of them hand in hand. I don't think I wore one without the other. Not that I was reaching for it a whole lot, but it's definitely been enough to make some decent progress. I was pairing these two shades with that dragonslayer shade, with that gold shade I just showed you. It was a very pretty look, and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, dragonslayer is a little messy at the moment, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue to do that. But I really did enjoy wearing this Buon Fresco shade as a way to blend out Imago, as well as using it in the crease. And I feel like it just kind of pulled things together and made it look seamless. So I'm really happy that I've gotten the use on these two shades, but these two will be rolled out as well because that is enough usage in that embossment for me. So I get to roll out 2 prompts itself. 3 products. Actually, we're not even there yet. I still have the product that I rolled in last month. So this was for the prompt reviews, which was just an okay product. My goal apparently is to finish this. I used it once and then I completely forgot about it until I sat down to film. And I was like, wait, I have another product. What was it? And I had to go searching. So this has made absolutely no progress whatsoever. Like I said, apparently my goal is to finish this. So this is going to be in here for a long time, especially if I'm not ever reaching for it or forgetting about it. I think I'm going to throw this into my purse. That way when I go to work or wherever I go and I'm reapplying my lipstick, because my lipstick is always in my purse, I can reach for this one, use them interchangeably or together. However it's going to work, it's going to work. And hopefully I can get more than just one use on this in a month. So this is staying in. My makeup inventory category for the blush category is staying in. But those 2 prompts are staying. The other 2 are going, which means I get to randomize 2 brand new prompts. So I have 33 prompts. I'm just going to clear history. What am I doing here? That was too far. Okay, I have 1 through 33 here. My 33 prompts are right here. Everything can be rolled in more than once. So let's cross our fingers and hope we get some good ones. So the first prompt that is being rolled in is 11 and 16. So 11 is Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, most affordable. Okay, so that's a duplicate. And then 16, damn it, is free shipping, add an extra product. So I have to pull in 2 products for this prompt. Okay, so technically I'm pulling in 3 products. So let me go see what I want to pull in to this project and I will be right back. All right, so I found a couple of things. So we're going to start off with Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, most affordable. So the way that I'm going to work this one is I'm going with my most affordable indie eyeshadows. I put my Looxie singles that do not have pan in this palette. They are the most affordable indie palette or indie shadows that I have. And I don't know if that's why they are the way that they are for me. But unfortunately, I need to work on these. So what I'm thinking is going with this shade right here, which I want to say is, I just looked at these, Cookie Dough. And my goal for this is just to hit pan. This one I can use as an inner corner, and I think I'd really be able to get some good use on this pretty quickly. So I think hitting pan is going to be relatively easy for me, especially if I'm going to reach for this on almost a daily basis, which I probably will, to be honest. So I think I'm going to make some pretty good progress on that quickly. So I think next month I should have pan in that. Let's cross our fingers. And then for the prompt free shipping, I have to roll in 2 products. Could be any 2 products, but 2 products nonetheless. So what I decided to do is I have 2 mini blushes here. Now, they're similar in a sense, but I've really been wanting to find like a purple, like a deeper purple blush, and I don't have anything, but these 2 are not even contenders really, but like they're probably the closest that I have, and they're not even that purple. So the first one, I wish the lighting was different. But this is in the shade Rose. This is by Laura Mercier. So I've never used this. So I just want to use this to see how I like the formula of this one, because I do believe that there's a purple shade that they carry in this line. So I just want to try out the formula, see how I like this blush. And then the next one is by NARS. Now this one I got as, I want to say it was like the 2018 Sephora Rouge gift when you reached that. This is in the shade Goule. I have never used this. And I mean, never used it like that. The plastic is still on there. I do remember when I first got this, I thought this was a lot more red than what it really is. It could have been at the time, and maybe the pigment has dwindled away a little bit. But that is it right there. So like I said, they're not necessarily purple. This one, I just want to try the formula. This, I want to get some use on. And I think this is the closest that I have to an actual like darker purple. I do have a lilac, but I want something deeper for the winter. So I think these two would be good to use for this time of year. I'm going to see how I'm feeling about these within the next month. I do have my orgasm blush I want to focus on. So that's kind of where my head's going to be at for the next month or so. So I might not reach for these until after I completely finish that up. Or I may throw them in here and there just to kind of get a feel for them over the next month or so. So we're going to decide what my goals of these are going to be next month. Right now it's just going to be to play with it. It might be to be in here for just like the next 2 months and then roll these out. We'll have to see how it goes. But for now, we have free shipping, my 2 blushes. We have most affordable, which is Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I will be working on cookie dough here, which I completely just dipped my finger into. So why not swatch it while we're at it? My hands are getting really dry. But I think that's a very pretty shade, especially for the inner corner. That's not going to be an issue at all. And then we have the 2 remainders. This is beauty inventory. So my blush, the Orgasm blush, that's all that I have left. And then reviews, just an okay product. This e.l.f. lip pencil, whatever it's called. I don't even actually know. So that is everything. So I apologize if this is kind of a whatever blog kind of video. But I really do need to get this up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I wasn't like too overly thrilled about this video. But I do appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. I absolutely love chat with you guys. So feel free to leave me some comments down below and we can chat about things. But that is everything. So again, I thank you and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.